Are we set up? We're set up. I think you can see me. Yeah? You can see me. I have had a good amount of coffee today. You guys, 1 p.m. seems to be the ideal time for me to film energy-wise, apparently. And it only took almost a year to figure that out. I want a giveaway! There's a giveaway going on in the Stephen King book chat, the Constant Readers Club, and I got on Twitter and did it, and replied incorrectly so many times on accident because I'm what? Bad at social media, that I won it. Huge shout out to H.B.Diaz. We're going to talk about Nocturne, a collection of short stories. I did read this as part of the Shrek Readathon, for Kelsey's Shrek Readathon, hashtag ShrekFest 2021. But I did a very sparse reading vlog of it because I wanted to give this its own video, because I really appreciate being sent free books and I enjoy it a lot. So thank you so much. Let's talk about this. I think I may have had a bit too much caffeine, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nocturne is a collection of 12 short stories, all of which are horror, and all of which jump to different writing styles, which was really fucking impressive to me. Because, oftentimes when, I don't know, at least when I've read a lot of collections of short stories, they're, will jump tenses, and jump, first person, second person, third person, and things like that, but they're all, usually the same writing style-ish, whereas H.B.Diaz went all in. We have prose here, we have a story composed in letter writing, we have all kinds of wonderful stuff. We have body horror, we have psychological horror. This was quite a range of different styles within the horror genre, and I really appreciated it because this really showcases just the author's ability as an author and how much range the author has. And I really enjoyed it. So right up front, I'm gonna say 5 stars from me. This was fucking incredible. Now let's go story by story. I am going to try and remain relatively spoiler free, but they are short stories and I'm going to have to talk about them because I like them. So we'll do that. Starting off strong, we have a quote from Bram Stoker's Dracula, and anyone who has watched any of my videos by now knows that I will die on a stick for a vampire. The first story is Patient in Room 96, and I really enjoyed this because it was very, at first I felt like it was a haunted house story, but the twist kind of changes it. I won't exactly tell you what the twist is, but I just really enjoyed the way that we journey with the character Imogen Beasley, but also know that she is not fully mentally aware of what's going on. Thusly, she's an unreliable narrator, and I think it was really well used. Also, there's a child in this that freaked me the fuck out. It took me a hot sec to realize that Imogen wasn't dead. So spoiler alert, if you're reading this and you think she's dead, she's not dead. It's something else. This short story had almost no dialogue, and usually that's a turnoff for me, but I really enjoyed the way that the author wrote the right amount of descriptive language. It wasn't too crazy. We weren't looking at the patterns of the wallpaper or things like that, but we also got a good picture of what's going on here. Next one was one of my favorites. It was Insomnia. I really enjoyed the way that Insomnia is used as just the way that it was transferred from person to person, and it's almost it's almost like it was like a disease. Like the insomnia almost traveled karmically. The Wendigo was probably the scariest for me, just because the creature, the Wendigo, whether it's in this Pet Cemetery, anything that involves it, the Wendigo creeps me out. I don't know why that specific creature of folklore scares me so much. But the body horror was very good in it. And I enjoyed that we had a protagonist of an older age, because I haven't read that in a while. But I liked that a lot. Malady of Mrs. Monroe scared the shit out of me. Firstly, just the idea of any healthcare at all in the early 20th century, 1909 is when this set, is like, adds an extra level of anxiety for me personally, because I'm like, oh no. Healthcare at that time is on par with body torture to me. It just scares me. I don't know if that's to anybody else, but already, the first sentence, it's 1909, and I'm like, shit. But actually getting into the plot of the story, H.B.Diaz is very good at keeping you kind of in the dark but interested until the very end of the short story, and then like everything clicks together and you're like, no. I also just, the way that like the threat stays mostly like the actual threat of the creature in this stays mostly external throughout the story, is as in like not in the scene, like outside the house and things like that, was really effective. And like usually I'm not very good with like unseen stalking threats. I'm much more like into like they're coming after you right now and you could see it, but like it was just unsettling, and I could see this as like a short film or something. Like this is a very well done, like very well done with this one. I think this was one of my favorites, I do think. The parasite is 1 page, and I was squirming just because, yeah. The idea of something, just the idea of having a parasite in you that is making you no longer bodily autonomous is just, oh, Caroline was the one with the letters. Stories written in like letter form, or like little like things like that, are like, like dear, respectfully yours, Paul Morrison III, or things like that, are my favorite way to read a short story. I love the storytelling that comes through that. It's just a really cool like way to really manipulate the point of view and use that like as a suspense tool, and I really liked that, and it was done very well here. Eleanor May was really cool. I won't give too much spoiler stuff here, but I love a slow burn eventual revenge story. revenge story. Also, the gray morality in here is beautiful, and I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Yeah. All in all, I would, if you're looking for like a quick read, like I got through this collection's maybe 100, it's 107 pages exactly. I said maybe 107. It is 100. It's very short. The suspenseful writing really keeps you going. I read this in one sitting. It was like maybe the span of 3 hours. You check it out. Like, please check it out. I will put a link to H.B.Diaz's website in the bio for this. Go order this. It's really good. Once again, thank you so much for sending this to me, and thank you for helping, giving me free books and free horror books, specifically because I love horror. And yeah, everybody go buy this book. The usual Friday video is coming out as per usual. Look out for that. Also, the live stream for the Buy Book Club is happening soon. We read An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, so check that out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for sticking around and helping out for this cute little review. Please go buy this book. It's very good. I highly recommend this. And yeah, if you want more semi-regular, chaotic bisexual content, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can get my videos whenever I decide to post them. This has been the Buy Book Boy. until next week, well, actually, until Friday, I'm saying bye.